Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the news summary of the day. I'm back. I took today two trades, two buy positions, which gave me almost 1 to the 9. After the first buy, I was looking for a sell, but price didn't give me the setup, didn't took the equal highs, so I was waiting with patience, and then I took just the second buy because I found something later. I will of course explain this. It is not that I see everything just before the setup and I know exactly when I want to enter the trade. Sometimes I see something just seconds before I can make the decision. And it happened with the second buy. Yes, I was looking for a sell, but I took a buy because it was more obvious for me and cleaner price action. So what I see here, price yesterday reacted with the imbalance pull, which I didn't expect because here lower we have another imbalance. Here we have the liquidity grab, and yesterday I expected the price that probably can go a bit deeper, but after a reaction with the imbalance pull and price is doing the high and it's continue in the further movement to the upside, I felt better to look for a buys because we are on the uptrend. So we don't need this area. What I found here is the clean supply zone, indecision candle, some action on top, and then break of structure with further going down. So it was could be the TP from my first buy, but I wasn't too greedy as last time, as aiming for 40 pips. It could be 42 pips wave today, but no, I took just 14 and it was enough. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame to the beginning of the Frankfurt session, because then I took the trade. Here was interesting thing. This liquidity grab, yes, here we have equal lows, pushed it down to make a fresh high. So it was the invitation to take a sell positions in here, yes, as a break of structure, but price decided to go up. So here we have the demand zone. Let's draw this. Exactly here was the reaction from algorithm. We can see here no volume. So in my opinion, it was pure clean algo only here. So also was sitting on this demand. And what nicely happened, when was the opening of today's day, price exactly came here. I just want to see if I drew this correctly. Yes, from the support, the last push to the downside for a high. So it was this move here, yes, these two candles, that it was unexpected move because probably the guys were thinking about taking a buy because strong support, double bottom, but we don't believe on retail patterns, so here was a nice manipulation. So I think that this is the potential demand zone, and beautiful and clean reaction. I saw that probably Scott, but also Moo Brown and Christoph took this trade with me. I am very happy. Also Jeff Lowe joined this wave, but a bit later. Also a very correct and nice, maybe a bit safer entry. I love to see that you guys see what I see. This is perfect. Here there were equal lows, so very big chances that we can expect break of this. I joined very early, same as Christoph and Mo. What I didn't like in the setup was that big distance between the lows and the zone. But also, if some of you read the PDF from Christoph on the member contributions, He found something interesting during his long time observations, that a lot of time when we have the opening of session as New York or London or Frankfurt, there are opposite moves. Yes, that if the Frankfurt like to start bearish, more than likely there will be upside move. It is like really it happened often. The opening is just a liquidity grab. So with this belief, I was also looking for a buy, because all puzzles together gave me confirmation that it probably can happen. So I didn't wait as Jeff Lowe, but Jeff Lowe is a new member, very good safe entry. I just entered at the beginning of this move. So you can see that more experienced traders in our community, if expect some move, they are joining much earlier than the new members, but all of those setups are very, very correct. So I really like this, that you expect something. So it doesn't matter that this is the bearish move. If we can expect some behavior, we can join this. Yes, no fear, guys. I don't mean to do the gambling, but it matched all my criteria. Yes, all criteria have been met, and for me it was clean. Every single setup can bring the risk. Yes, so we are always risking as what we already wrote on our trading plan. If I wrote my 1%, so I'm risking 1%. If I wrote later that I can take only 2 losses in one day, I'm not doing gambling. So it is just our risk. Let's see how it looks on the Frankfurt on the footprint chart. Here is the potential break of structure, right? Here the equal lows, but price broke it. This could probably invite the retail sellers to join the market. So if I want to join the sellers, I am drawing the imbalances on the bearish candle, yes, which was a strong candle, which broke the structure. So it was this one, right? The opening of Frankfurt. Here we have 2 imbalances. The first one, no buyer's contract, no buy contracts, and also here is the big imbalance, 26, just to do one. Oh damn, not here. Sorry, it was so hard to click on the right level. Yeah, so we have 2 imbalances. If I would like to join the sellers, I wanted to see the decreasing volume on the imbalance to pull the trigger. If we have 2, it was harder to choose which one, of course. But when I see that the reaction, just the next candle, so easy, broke this imbalance, you can see here on the body, yes, the body closed above this cluster, so it was like invisible imbalance. So for the bank, it doesn't matter that here were no buy contracts. They put already here 52, very strong candle with positive delta. For me, it was sign that we have just here the body of the candle. If I would connect 2 candles together, so body with a big wick to the downside, and at the end of the wick, huge buy order. For me, it was the sign that I want to join the market as a buyers. So it was a similar situation to to one of the videos from last week. I drew the imbalance level on the strong bearish candle, same scenario, but the candle closed above this imbalance without any reaction. So it wasn't filling the imbalance to join the sellers, same as today. So if I'm looking only for repeatable moves, for me this setup is repeatable. So I joined the market without any fear, because I saw this already dozen times. Yeah, my grammar is perfect. So if on M5 I see that on footprint chart, the first candle after opening of Frankfurt didn't react with imbalance, I want to mark up, yes, with my Fibo measurement. This was the important candle with huge order, buy order, and didn't react on the one of the imbalances on the from the bearish move. So yeah, I should wait for reaction here when the supply was broken, but the footprint gave me information that this is the beginning of the move, the potential beginning, especially that I'm waiting for liquidity grab after those here equal lows. If I have my measurement ready, M1 to calibrate, and we are here, and then I see nice good candle. Here I see also supply, so this is the zoom in, right? On the M5 the supply was here as a continuation of this break of structure, but here I see another one, yes, and I can realize that price was delivered here very fast. The volume was low, but the supply was somehow broken. Price didn't see anything, any wall on the way. So if this could be the very shy new high, the fresh high after breaking this supply, I just measured the candle which in my opinion could be important, like this one. This one candle delivered the price to the supply for a break, and then it was just waiting for a low volume, which happened. The volume was almost none. Let's see, it was 8, and the measured candle has 33. So in my checklist I have at least 2 times lower volume on entry than the measured candle. So my criteria have been met. And I wasn't greedy. Look guys, this trade could be extremely lovely as from zone to the zone. Yeah, 41 pips. Last time I tried to aim for 39 and it was not so good idea. So today I was just aiming to those highs as 14 pips. Could be better trade because here we have also equal highs, here also equal highs, but here was also gap. I found that this one is as the lower risk safe TP. For me, clean setup, confirmed by footprint chart, and even this last supply was broken. So as I could expect, that it was the liquidity grab. Then I was looking for a second trade as a sell because price was on the supply zone, but what I didn't like, here were equal highs, and I expected, to be honest, that this move can take this. Yes, take this high to get fueled, to get the liquidity and to start the drop. It didn't happen. So when price was going down, it was closer to the demand than to take those highs. So I was still waiting, and then I found something interesting on the footprint chart. As here, the last strong push. This push, look guys, as this beauty at all these imbalances, even 3 times 0 on the one side, 1 0 from the second side, perfectly. Not this line, I wanted this, and it was lovely setup. Here even all those 3 could be drawn or marked, but the main was the middle one, right? Because on both sides no one was on the market. So if I have this on the M5, so it was this one candle, right, at 10:35, as here, 10:35. And I see that imbalances wasn't exactly on the 50, but at the beginning when price was breaking the imbalance candle and going up. Sorry, Wolf, my apologies for the loud voices, but I have some guys here repairing my heating. I know that it's still summer, but I'm repairing this before winter, so it can be a bit loud sometimes. Okie dokie. So I know that after break of this imbalance indecision candle as a beginning of the demand zone, there were imbalance, so sharp move. So I know that somewhere here, right? Here is my base, and here appeared the imbalance. Risky because so close to the supply zone, but I was aiming for I was looking for a sell at first, so I saw the here chances that price wants to just jump in here for the true sell. What was dangerous here? When I realized that when price was going close to my TP, to those equal highs, I draw this like this one. Price wouldn't hit my TP, right? Because I found the risk. Why the hell the volume is going down? So then I realized that here was important candle. So I didn't see this before the trade when I was setting my TP. I just found it later. It was my reaction to decreasing volume in my position. So I just want to mention that not every setup can be pure, clean and beautiful. That's why we are managing our positions. To get out of the trade on time, to defend the very, very risky trade. Here was beautiful trade without any dangerous pullbacks. But when I see that almost on the middle of my trade the volume is going down, I found this one candle, the spike, right? Big spike of volume. Volume was decreasing, and then boom, huge order was placed, and it was the doji candle, which I hated. Remember probably from previous group, from Geoscalpers, I was mentioning that when on the backtesting sessions, on the way is the huge doji candle with big volume. It can mean nothing good, so change of direction. So I drew the whole candle and I closed my trade. It's because this candle, the high volume candle, was reached. Then I see now could be of course here appeared the equal lows, right? It was the main reason why I took this trade, because of I drew this not correctly here. Yes, I didn't calibrate this for you. Oh yeah, it was my demand zone with the last push to the downside. Here I found the support, here also, so more than likely that price really wants to go to this highs. Not so beautiful, really risky trade, but I took it. So it wasn't anywhere mentioned that this is the bearish wave, right? No one could know this. I found with my criteria that price is on demand, prices feeling the imbalance, prices, the volume decreased automatically, big difference on volume, price was ranging, so I joined the market. And look guys, it was here, with my fixed stop loss as 3 pips, it was even below the bigger zone, very safe. I was in small drawdown, but I took here also probably 13 pips if I remember. Yes, 13 pips. Managing the position, yes, even if this is supply, but I don't trust on drop from supply when there are still equal highs. Yes, the drop is nice here. Yes, here could be very good trade, but without my criteria. So any kind of FOMO, that fear of missed opportunity, that I lost nice trade, I could maybe all the me would sell from here, but I would be now today in stress that price maybe can make a one big spike. So what's then? Even here's some interesting movement. We can see that here we have also one nice demand zone. Here, beautiful, not complete compression. Yes, zigzag move. This is the typical move to the upside with push to the up without touching the zone, and price broke the structure. How many chances that some traders, some scalpers took the position here on retest of break of structure, and then price made boom to the supply. Beautiful. So here was I would draw also the demand, and we can check the footprint now. It was somewhere here. Why the volume decreased? Whoops, not this. It was here. The volume decreased because it met the huge buy orders. Probably, of course, I cannot know this. I just see that here could be marked two strong clusters. Yes, here we have the small range and price shot to the up. So in this barrier, if this word exists, barrier, there were placed big orders, and maybe that was the reason that here it wasn't fully filled. So if price lost volume here, broke the structure, right? Here, with waiting with bigger patience, we can see that this supply is broken. We were on demand. Still equal highs were here. So this could be the potential entry, and maybe I would enter here as well, because after break of this, price lost volume. You can see that so big difference from those big orders, low volume. Price was ranging, sitting on this level, yes, on this broken baseline of the last supply on the way. I would enter this trade, and here we can see fantastic movement. If I would aim here, I'm not sure where to enter. Let's say even here, not the lowest volume on this area. Here was the spike for rejection. Volume was going down, so maybe I would enter at the closure of this bullish candle with 3 pips SL to this box as 16 pips, and the entry could be somewhere here or here after a few pips, like 1 to the 3, because look at this move. This is the compression, right? Price is losing volume while going up and then shot. Click, price kissed the supply zone. So there were not so big chances, more chances to see the further sell, because we already have the compression with last push. So this is one of two setups I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for liquidity grabs from equal highs, in this case from supply to feel very good in my sell position, but also I am looking as a second, my favorite. Both together are for me the number one, only one setups for compressions. Here's compression, yes, moving to the up with strong push. So here was very big risk for me, would be to continue my buy position. Buy would be taken correctly, even if now I see the two zones close to each other, which I didn't see this before. I was focused on the imbalance, huge imbalance in here, which gave me confidence to take a buy. Really, I didn't see this lower zone, but price came here, as was mentioned, that when we have two zones close to each other, more than likely price want to go also to the second one, and it came very nice. It was sitting, so he would be really another nice invitation to take a buy. This compression wasn't complete, right? Missed the zone. So I was still looking for a buys, but this compression should stop your buy. And there is to enter the market because for me we have two perfect setups, right? Here the compression and here the equal highs. Which one to join? I don't like to choose between two setups, so I would not rush anything. I would not join the market as a seller, because maybe this setup is stronger than this one. Who could know? Even the price is nice dropping right now, maybe this demand want to hold the price, but the volume is here high. We need to read this candle by candle. So if I see two possibilities, I don't want to join here. Beautiful, nice reaction with this broken supply demand zone as a closure of the break even the last buyers. So negative buys were bye-bye. But who could know if price here don't want to make a liquidity grab? Yes, because still here could be still something. Price missed this in here. I don't like to choose. It's my own rule. I need to see clean setup, impulse, and then I want to join the market. Everything need to be clean, or almost clean. So right, it's enough for today. 26 minutes video is done once again. But yeah, here was the explanation of potential free setups. I took two of those, and I'm really impressed that once again I see compressions on the market, because for a long time I didn't see any. Today, two compressions, one incomplete, the second perfect, with beautiful kiss of the zone. Nice, so the patterns are still not forgotten. Very good. Okay guys, thank you very much, and thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.